Welcome everybody to this rubber match game here at Signal Health Park between the Boston Patriots and the Brooklyn Bombers. It's a sunny day here in Brooklyn, and we have a few changes in our lineups from the previous two games. So leading off for Boston is Shadow Davis playing right field. Kareem McCarthy will be playing left field. Coy Owens is at first base. Cecil O'Malley is at third base. Jason Zine will be playing shortstop. Mitch Lavelle is in center field. Gary Lueck will be playing second base. And Lauren Baines will be catching for the starting pitcher, Lloyd Dempsey. For your hometown Brooklyn Bombers, leading off and playing center field will be Mickey Pettis. Omar Ross will be in right field. Matt Hobstack will be at first base. Pat Zeus is at third base. Chuck Gagne will be at second. Playing shortstop is Travis Nelson. Fernando Marietta will be playing left field, and Solomon Horn will be catching the starting pitcher, Chico Loya. First game was won by Brooklyn by a score of 3-1, and then Boston won game 2 6-5 in a game that went 11 innings. Your umpiring crew, Chris Andreezy will be behind the plate. Gary Riffberger is at first base. Dave Houts is out behind second, and Chuck McWilliams is at third base. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this afternoon's rubber match started. And Shadow Davis will be leading off against Chico Loya. Let's go ahead and get this game underway. 1-4-5. This is a pitcher struggler. Semi-struggler. Decided I says yes, that's a wild pitch, but nothing's really going to come of it. 2-3-6. DB control dynamic. No. Is the pitcher batting? No, and that is a base on balls. So start the game. Next up will be the left fielder, Kareem McCarthy. Been used in pinch hitting roles in the past couple days. 1-6-6. The workmen are gilded? No. Is he a whiffer? He is a whiffer, and that is a strikeout for the first out of the game. Coy Owens will be batting third, playing first base. At 3-4-4. Is the pitcher a prospect? No. Owens patient? No. That's a pop out to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. Cecil O'Malley batting cleanup today, playing third base. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? No. Champ or whiffer? He is a champion, and that's a nubbed infield single to the third baseman. So off the end of the bat, a little squirrely down to the third baseman, and Pat Zeus can't get to it in time to get the out, and that'll bring up Jason Zine, runners at first and second with 2 outs. 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No, and that is another walk. So bases loaded here, 2 outs, and Mitch Lavelle, center fielder, will be coming up to bat. 1-3-4. Gold catcher, we have a new catcher, and he is semi-iron, so no. Champion? No. And we go to an outfield drama check, which I believe this is all new outfielders, so could see something here. 4-4. Is the center fielder iron? That'll be Pettis. No. That's a running grab for a dramatic fly out to center field to end the bases loaded threat. So they load the bases, but they can't do anything with it. And Mickey Pettis will be leading off for Brooklyn. There's a little bit of speed in this lineup today, so if these guys can get on base, they might be able to swipe a few. What does the catcher look like? Lauren Baines is gold, so maybe they won't be getting any action on the base paths. We'll see. So Mickey Pettis, 223. Is Dempsey wild? No. Slugger or utility? No. And that is a single to left field and active steals, but he is semi-active, and the decider die says no, not this time. So they're not going to test Baines just yet. Omar Ross will be up to the plate. Next, the right fielder. 1-2-3 with flash and fresh. Yes, and that is a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Mickey Pettis is going to test out Baines. Pettis is a semi-active. I use a different chart for stolen bases than what's used in the book. So for a semi-active runner, I rolled 2 dice, and the total has to be 2 through 7 or a 12 for him to even attempt. He rolls an 8, so he won't be attempting a stolen base at this point. So Pettis will stay on first as Matt Hobstack, first baseman, comes up to bat. 3-5-5. Is he a struggler or gilded? No. Is Hobstack a champion? No. And that is a ground out to second base. Fielder's choice on ground outs. Runner on first. Lead die of 3. That's a fielder's choice. The runner is out at second. Hobstack has good traits, but he can never hit that he can never get the decider die to take advantage of him. So with 2 outs here, runner on first base and a third baseman, Pat Zeus, comes up to the plate. 1-4-6. You flash? Yes, that is a strikeout to end the inning. So a couple strikeouts that inning for Lloyd Dempsey. As the second baseman for Boston, Gary Louette, comes up to lead off against Chico Loya. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Good eye? No. And that is a strikeout. And that will lead us to the baseball now chart. 1-1. Is it a cold pitcher? Semi-cold. Decider die or no. That was a strikeout. So cold pitcher, no. That is a fly out to the shallow right field for the second out of the inning. That will bring up the pitcher, Lloyd Dempsey, facing his counterpart, Chico Loya. 4-5-5. Loya flash. He is, and that is a strikeout to end the top of the second inning. Second baseman Chuck Gagne to lead off the bottom of the second inning against Lloyd Dempsey. A 1-2-4. Pitcher have control? No. Is the batter eager? No. And that is a base on balls. I'll bring up the shortstop, Travis Nelson. A 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Whiffer or cold? He is neither, and that is an infield drama check. So 1-4 is the first baseman, Irons. Coy Owens. He is not. Makes a play for an easy ground out. And with the lead die being a 1, that's a double play. So that'll be a 1-6. Oh, goes to the first baseman. So I want a Let's do a 3-6-1 double play there to end for the second out of the inning. Left fielder Fernando Marietta will be up next. Seen limited action the past couple days. 2-6-6. That is a fly out to the right fielder to end the inning. Shadow Davis will be leading off the top of the third inning for Boston. He walked his first at bat. 3-3-4. Ace or star, no. Sad sack, no. And that is a single to left field. So Shadow Davis is on again. And left fielder Kareem McCarthy will be up. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Eager, no. And that is a ground out to the second baseman. So the runner on first with lead die of 2. It's a fielder's choice, and the runner is out at second base. Um, 2-3-5. That would be a 4-6. Shadow Davis is out on the force out. He reaches. Coy Owens will be up to bat now. One out here with the runner on first base. 3-5-5. Struggler or Gilded, no. Champion, no. And that is a ground out to the second baseman. And again, that is a fielder's choice. They just can't seem to get that double play ball. Another fielder's choice, the second baseman. Cecil O'Malley will be up next. He's 1 for 1 with a single. 2-2-6. The batter hit by a pitch. That is a bullet. And he is hit by the pitch. And again, I use a different chart, which is a lot more in-depth than what the game provides. It provides a little more context and provides a little bit of narrative to the story. So I rolled a 1-3, a DB wild or fully wild pitcher. He is not. The batter is hit but sustains only a bruise and is able to remain in the game. So no ill intention there. Just ball slipped from Loya's hands and ended up clipping O'Malley. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jason Zine. 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. So Boston's getting runners on. They just can't seem to get them around. As we go to the bottom of the third, and Solomon Horn will be up next. He'll be leading off to face Dempsey. 4-6-6. Control, no. Home run king or slugger, no. And that is a difficult ground out to the choice infielder, and that'll be to the third baseman. That'll bring up the pitcher, Chico Loya, to face Lloyd Dempsey. 1-1-3. Ace or dynamic, no. Is he a slugger? No. That is a single to center field unless he is a sad sack or home run king. He is sad sack, so that means he strikes out. Mickey Pettis will be next up. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. 1-3-5. That is an unusual result with a red 1 and a black 3. That is memorable plays in the field event. 2-5. Ball is smashed to the pitcher. Gold pitcher robs the batter of a base hit. Otherwise, it's a single. If it was an iron pitcher, he loses the ball covering first and the runner goes to second. But he is a neutral fielder, so that's just going to be a single. So a hard smash hit or base hit right back up to the box, and Dempsey was able to get a glove on it and knock it down, but he wasn't able to get the ball to first in time. And with 2 outs, Pettis isn't going to test Baines. So Omar Ross is up now. He's over 1 with a strikeout. 2-3-6. DB controller dynamic, no. Is the pitcher batting? No, and that'll be a walk. So we got some speed on the bases. As we have runners at first and second. They're both semi-active runners with 2 outs. And Matt Hobstack, dangerous Hobstack, that's just not been having much luck lately. See if he can do it here. 2-4-5. There's no pitcher check. Is he a hero? No. And that's a pop out to the second baseman to end the inning. So both teams getting runners on bases, but they just can't seem to bring them across, as both pitchers now enter into their semi-fresh innings. Center fielder Mitch LaBelle will be leading off the top of the 4th. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pretty quiet this series. 1-3-3. No pitcher check. Is he a slugger? No. That's a fly out to left field, so he continues to stay quiet. Second baseman Gary Lueck will be up now, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-3-4. Is this a gold catcher? I can't remember. I believe he is neutral. Oh, he's iron. Semi-iron. So, 1-3-4. He is not gold. Is he a champion? No. We'll have an outfield drama check. 1-1 is the right fielder gold. That'll be Omar Ross. He is neutral, so he is not gold. And it is a single, and the right fielder bobbles the ball making the play, and the batter goes to second base on the error. So we have a single, and then safe at second on an error by the right fielder. And we'll go to a team chemistry check after that play, with Lauren Baines coming up to the plate. Chemistry today, Boston is semi-dissonant and Brooklyn is semi-harmonious. So 3-3. Is the pitching team dissonant? They are not. So that is a ground out to the first baseman, which ground out to the first baseman on a 3, fielder's choice on ground outs. So that's going to be fielder's choice to the first baseman. Gary Lueck is going to be advancing to third. And Lueck is out, or Baines is out at first. So that'll bring up the pitcher Lloyd Dempsey with a runner on third base. See if he can help himself out a little bit here. 1-4-6. Is Loya flash? Sider die says yes, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. Third baseman Pat Zeus will be leading off the bottom of the 4th. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch? He is. So again, we go to the hits batsman house rules. 5-6. If the pitcher is semi-control or better, which he is not, there is no hit by pitch. You continue the batter column. Other pitchers, the batter is hit but sustains only a bruise and is able to remain in the game. So hit by pitch, we'll put Pat Zeus on first base with no outs. Second baseman Chuck Gagne will be up next. He walked his first at bat. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, no. Is he a slugger? No. That is a single to right field. That will move Zeus to second. And we have runners at first and second with no outs here as the shortstop Travis Nelson comes up to the plate. And he is the hot batter this series for Brooklyn. 2-3-6. DB controller dynamic? No. Is the pitcher batting? No. And that is a base on balls. So Dempsey gets the semi-struggler flag, as he has now loaded the bases with no outs. And the right fielder, or left fielder, Fernando Marietta comes up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2-4-4. Ace? No. Is he a champion? No. That is a ground out to the shortstop unless he is a whiffer. He is a whiffer, and that is a strikeout. So ground ball could get Dempsey out of this inning, as the catcher, Solomon Horn, comes up to bat. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. 2-6-6. The runner on first is thrown out. Travis Nelson is picked off. Solomon Horn is still up to the bat. 3-3-5. The Wild? No. Sad Sack? No. And that is a single to right field. And he will actually steal a base once this all gets settled out. Or settled. But a single will plate 2 runners as Zeus comes in to score. Gagne comes in to score. Solomon Horn gets a single and then steals second base. A big hit by Solomon Horn, who's getting the start today at catcher, with 2 outs as the pitcher comes up to the plate now. Chico Loya, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 1-1-5. He is pitcher fresh. He is semi-fresh, and that's a pop-up fly to a choice infielder, which it will go to the third baseman for the 3rd out. But the damage is done as Brooklyn scores 2 in the bottom of the 4th. To the top of the 5th we go, as Shadow Davis comes to the plate. He is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. 3-4-5. We have an iron catcher. He is semi-iron. Decided eye says no. Good eye? No. That'll be a strikeout. Which leads us to a baseball right now chart. We are in the 5th, so everyone is still semi. 2-6. Hot pitcher, semi-hot. Decided eye says yes. He overpowers the batter with his best pitch, and that is a strikeout for the 2nd out of the inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Coy Owens. 1-2-4. Do you have control? No. Is he eager? No. And that is a base on balls. So Coy Owens draws the walk, as he keeps the inning alive for third baseman Cecil O'Malley, who's 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch. 1-4-5. Is Loya a struggler? He is, and that is a wild pitch. So Coy Owens will go to second base on the wild pitch, and he is now in scoring position with Cecil O'Malley still up to the plate. 1-6-6. Loya workman a gilded? No. Is Malley a whiffer? No. That is a ground out to the third baseman, and that will end the inning. Again, they got base runners on, but they just can't seem to do anything with them, as Mickey Pettis comes up to lead off for Brooklyn here in the bottom of the 5th. Pettis is 2 for 2 today. 2 singles, showing that he deserves to be in the lineup every day. 1-4-5. Dempsey a struggler? No. That is a ground out to the third baseman. As we go to Omar Ross, who is 0 for 1 today. A strikeout and a walk. A 1-2-5. Struggler? No. Is he patient? No. And that is a ground out to the third baseman. Cecil O'Malley getting some work in, as the always dangerous but unlucky Matt Hofstadt comes up to bat. He's 0 for 2 today. He reached on the fielder's choice and a fly out. 3, 5, 6. Are they the same? Righty against righty. They are, and there's a strikeout to end the inning. So nothing doing there for Brooklyn as Jason Zine leads off for Boston here in the top of the 6th. Chico Loya rolling here. See if he can keep it going. 1, 3, 4. Gold catcher, no. Champion, no. We'll go to an outfield drama check. 4, 5 is the center fielder gold. That'll be Mickey Pettis. Mickey Pettis is not gold. So that'll be a sinking liner, falls in for a base hit single for Jason Zine. And then we go to the player experience chart for the next batter. Mitch Lavelle. Icon against icon here. 5, 6. Icon pitcher. Yes, he fools the batter with an off-speed pitch, sky-high pop-up to the shortstop. Lavelle's woes continue as he's had a rough series as well. Next up will be the second baseman, Gary Lueck, who is 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. Runner on first base here with 1 out. 1, 3, 3. Is he a slugger? No, that's a fly out to the left fielder for the second out of the inning. Lauren Baines catching today. Moves up the bat now. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and the fielder's choice. 3, 4, 5. An iron catcher, semi-iron, but no. Good eye, no. And that is a strikeout. So Loya rolling here. And Brooklyn comes up to bat with Pat Zeus leading off. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. A 1-1-4. Dempsey fresh. The sighted eye says yes. That's a ground out to the shortstop. Next up will be the second baseman, Chuck Gagne. 1 for 1 today with a walk and a single. A 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Yes. Baines is semi-gold. That'll be a strikeout for Gagne. Next up will be the shortstop, Travis Nelson, 0 for 1 today with a ground out and a walk. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No. That's an outfield drama check. 1-5. Is the left fielder gold? That'll be Kareem McCarthy. He is semi-gold, but the decider die says not this time. So that is a single to left field for Travis Nelson. Then we go to a team chemistry check for the next batter, Fernando Marietta, who is 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a strikeout. 4-4 is the pitching team dissonance. They are semi-dissonance, but the decider die says not this time. That'll be a deep fly out to center field to end the inning. So to the 7th we go, and I believe Boston is going to go ahead and send up a pinch hitter, and Dempsey's day will be done. We're going to have Ryan Kennedy come up and pinch hit for Lloyd Dempsey. Dempsey had a good day. It's just that 4th inning he ran into a little bit of trouble and that was enough. So Loya, since he hasn't given up any runs, he is semi-fresh still. And Dempsey. So Ryan Kennedy pinch hitting for Dempsey. 2-3-6. Let's see if he gets something started today. DB control, no. Is the pitcher batting? No, that could have been a strikeout, but instead it's a base on balls. So Kennedy reaches first base safely. And Shadow Davis is coming up now. 1 for 2 with a walk, a single, and a strikeout. 2-2-3. Be wild? No. Slugger or utility? He is a slugger. That is a line out to shortstop, but he is a whiffer. So that is a strikeout for the first out of the top of the 7th. Next up will be Kareem McCarthy. 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice. 1-2-6 is Loya fresh, semi-fresh. Decided I says yes. That is a line out to the second baseman. And decided I will decide if Kennedy gets picked off at second on the line drive. Roll a bullet. He is safe. Blank. He is out. And I roll a bullet. So he gets back in time. Coy Owens, first baseman, will be up next. He is 0 for 2 with a fly out and a fielder's choice and a walk. 1-1-6 is Loya fresh. Decided I says no. Utility or sad sack? No. That is a single to left field. Kennedy will hold up at second. Maybe a little bit of life here for the Patriots as they send up third baseman Cecil O'Malley, who's 1 for 2 today with a single. 1-2-2. Loyal Workman, no. Champ or whiffer? He is champ. Decided I says no, and that's a line out to the third baseman to end the inning. So we'll have a lefty, righty coming up, assuming that Chico Loya stays in, which I think he will. And the Boston Patriots will send up Nelson Moore, I think, pitched last night. He'll send up Ed May to replace Dempsey. Ed May is a righty, but he hasn't seen a whole lot of action lately, so we'll go ahead and throw him in there and see if he can earn some of his pay. So first batter will be Solomon Horn, who is 1 for 2 today with a ground out and a single. 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is, and that's a line out to the second baseman. Start the bottom of the 7th. Chico Loya is coming back out. He will be pitching in the top of the 8th. So 2-5-6. Is the pitcher struggler? No. Champion or patient batter? He is not. And that leads us to infield drama. 3-5 is the third baseman, iron. That'll be Cecil O'Malley. Cecil O'Malley is semi-iron. Decided I says yes. 3-5. And he's not able to make a routine play. The ball rolls past him for a single to left field. So Chico Loya slaps one over there, and Cecil O'Malley just kind of took it easy on him, and the ball got past him. That leads us to a team chemistry check for center fielder Mickey Pettis, who is 2 for 3 today. Chemistry check. 3-6 is the batting team harmony. Brooklyn is semi-harmony. Decided I says yes, and a enthused batter knocks a deep drive off the outfield wall for a double, and that will runners advance 2 bases on any hit, single or double. Stoic runner on first base advances only to second base. Chico Loya is stoic, so only the second base, third base on a double. So with that double, Chico Loya will go to third base. And Mickey Pettis will hold up at second, as Brooklyn may have something brewing here with one out. Omar Ross is 0 for 2 today. Ed May let's see here, bottom of the 7th, one out, down by 2. Do I play the infield in? Boston has been they've been getting people on base, but they can't move them around. Matt Hobstack is up, and even though he's a powerful hitter, he has not been having good luck lately, so this may be a controversial move, but they are going to intentionally walk Omar Ross to set up the double play. And that actually makes Ed May a semi-struggler. Matt Hobstack 0 for 3 with a fielder's choice, fly out, and K. A strikeout. One out here, bases loaded. Let's see if his luck turns here. A 1-6-6. Is he a workman or gilded? No. Is he a whiffer? No. That is a ground out to the third base, which is a double play. 5-4-3 double play. So it worked. The strategy worked for Boston. I hate doing that to Hobstack, but man, because I know one of these days it'll bite me. Okay, so Chico Loya is entering in his 8th inning. He is semi-fresh. You roll with a decider die. If it comes up bullet, he is semi-fresh for the 8th. Blank, he is not fresh anymore, and he rolls a bullet, so he continues to be semi-fresh for the 8th inning until he gives up a run. Jason Zine will be leading off. He is 1 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a single. Loya going for a complete game shutout here. 2-4-5. No pitcher check. Is Zine a hero? No. That's a pop out to the second baseman to begin the top of the 8th. And that leads us to a player experience chart, which with Mitch Lavelle 0 for 3 today. 5-5. Full count. Batter steps out of the box for a timeout. Play resumes. Roll the decider die for a base on balls or a strikeout. So bullet will be a base on balls, blank will be a strikeout, and it is a strikeout. So Gary Lueck will be the batter now for Boston. He is 1 for 3 today with a single. 1-6-6. Workman or gilded? No. Whiffer? No. That is a ground out to the third baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. So Pat Zeus. I just realized I didn't even put up a reliever for Chico Loya, so managers have supreme confidence in him. Either that or else they're getting tired and just forgot to put out a reliever. But anyway, Ed May going for his 2nd inning of work against Pat Zeus, leading off for Brooklyn here in the bottom of the 8th. 2-2-6. Better hit by a pitch? Yes. So we'll go to the chart, and this is the 3rd hit batter of the game, so something could be happening here. 2-5. At your option, you may refer to chart A and also refer to chart B if it applies, or if you have been getting high incidence of trauma controversy from these house rules, feel free to have the batter take his base without checking the other charts. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens here. We're going to refer to chart A, because with this being the 3rd hit batter of the game, we're going to see what happens here. Possible injury to the batter. So let's see, 1-3-6. A high and tight pitch bruises the batter's upper arm. He is able to remain in the game. The batting team thinks the hit by pitch was intended to injure the batter. The next base on balls in this series issued by the batting team will be treated as a hit by pitch. Return to these charts at this time. So if Loya would give up a walk, that would be considered a hit by pitch, and we'll check the chart again. So we have to keep that in mind. Pat Zeus is hit by pitch again. Chuck Gagne will be up. Second baseman. He is 1 for 2 today with a walk, a single, and a strikeout. The 2-3-5 is May Wild. He is semi-wild. Decided I says yes, and that is a base on balls. But it's not for the batting team, so we don't treat that as a hit by pitch. That'll bring up the shortstop, Travis Nelson, 1 for 2 today. No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 runners on base. 2-4-4. Is he ace? Semi-ace? But no. Champion? No. Ground out to the shortstop. So runners on first and second. Ground out to the shortstop. We'll have a fielder's choice runner to third. So that'll be a 6-4. Pat Zeus is advanced by the batter. Chuck Gagne is out by force out. And Travis Nelson is held up. So runners at first and third here with 1 out. And Fernando Marietta is up to the plate. 0 for 3 today with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. 3-5-6. Are they the same, righty on righty? Yes, so that is a strikeout. And nobody moves. Solomon Horn will be up now. He is 1 for 3 with runners at first and third with 2 outs. 3-4-4. Is the pitcher prospect? No. Is the batter patient? No. Let's pop out to the second baseman to end the inning. To the top of the 9th we go, and the Brooklyn fans are on their feet as Chico Loya is going to stay out there and try for the complete game shutout. He loses his freshness. Jimmy Tuesday, Brooklyn's closer, will be warming up in the bullpen just in case Loya gets in a little bit of trouble. Lauren Baines will be leading off for Boston. He is 0 for 3 today. 3-4-4. Is the pitcher prospect? No. Is the batter patient? No. That's a pop out to the second baseman. It's getting louder in this 57,000 capacity stadium as a pinch hitter will come up. Replace Ed May, and it will be slugger Steve Kaiser. Coming up. He has had a pretty good series. These past few games, but we'll see if he can chip away at Chico Loya here. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, yes, that's a pop out to the shortstop. So the Brooklyn fans are giving Chico Loya the adrenaline he needs to keep going, giving him that home field advantage as everyone is on their feet now. And the right fielder, Shadow Davis, comes up to the plate. 1 for 3 today. Here we go. 2-3-4. Are the runners on base? No. Is the hot batter? Is Shadow Davis? He is hot, and that is a fence shot. He is not slugger. That'll be an other. So 1, 2, 3 is a double. 4, 5 is a triple. 6 is a home run, and he hits a double. And that will be all for Chico Loya. I just can't risk Brooklyn can't risk losing the game on a chance that Kareem McCarthy hits a home run here, or things fall apart. So Jimmy Tuesday, the closer, comes in for Chico Loya to face Kareem McCarthy, who's 0 for 4 today. Let's see if Tuesday can close it out here. 3-4-6. Is the batter eager? No. That is a base on balls, which is actually a hit by a pitch, and we will refer to the charts again, as things could be getting a little interesting, a little chippy between Boston and Brooklyn here. 2-3-5. No injury, so just a hit by a pitch. So Tuesday could just be a little ramped up in this situation, but he didn't mean anything by it. Now we have first baseman Coy Owens, 1 for 3 today. 2-2-5. Is the pitcher star? No. Slugger or sad sack? No. That is a single to center field. Runners advance 1 base. Active runners score from first on doubles, from second on any hit. Shadow Davis is not active, so the batters just move up 1 base as the bases are loaded for Cecil O'Malley. And Jimmy Tuesday struggling a little bit here. Cecil O'Malley is 1 for 3 today. Let's see if he can bust it open here. 1-2-5. Is Tuesday a struggler? No. Is O'Malley patient? No. And that is a ground out to third base to end the inning. So Brooklyn ends up holding on here 2-0. Chico Loya almost gets the complete game shutout, but he'll take the next best thing. He'll take the win and give Jimmy Tuesday the save. So I will be back in a moment for your post-game report. Your final today is the Boston Patriots 0, the Brooklyn Bombers 2. The Boston Patriots moved to 2-3 on the season. Brooklyn Bombers moved to 3-2. Boston had 0 runs, 7 hits, 0 errors, and 13 left on base. And Brooklyn had 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 9 left on base. Your winning pitcher today was Chico Loya, who went 8 2/3 innings with 10 strikeouts, 4 walks, and picked up his first win of the season to move to 1-0. Your loss goes to Lloyd Dempsey, who went 6 innings, 1 strikeout, 3 walks, and 2 runs, and he moves 0-1 on the season. And your save went to Jimmy Tuesday, and he picked up his 3rd save of the season. If you like this game, I ask you please like and subscribe and comment and let me know, and just subscribe and be kept up to date on the other games we're going to be playing in this season. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and have a great night. God bless.